Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sarah Diamond.
And I'm Josh Smith. First tonight, Bristol, Virginia residents soon could be paying more money to offset the cost of the city's work on its problem-filled landfill.
Yeah, the landfill closed back in September, but work continues to stop the odor the landfill is still releasing. City leaders now estimating the cost for the fix could exceed $60 million.
And that's led to calls for possible tax and fee increases for Bristol, Virginia residents. News Channel 11's John Janko is in Bristol, Virginia, near the landfill with more on what residents could be paying. John?
Josh, Sarah, at last night's Bristol, Virginia City Council meeting, City Manager Randall Eads proposed increases to the city's real estate, lodging, and meal taxes. He also proposed doubling the city's trash collection fee from $33 to over $70. In Bristol, Virginia, rolling the trash to the curb could soon cost an extra $40 every month. For Chris Knupp, who has lived right next door to the landfill for years, it's a frustrating cost.
It's unheard of. $70 a month, over $70 a month to get our trash picked up.
The odor has been an unwelcome guest in Knupp's home the last 2 years. He says taxpayers who have suffered shouldn't be on the hook for the costs.
I don't think we have to pay for their mistakes. And I hate to say it that way. And I know we need the money, but it's still not our mistake.
Bristol, Virginia faces a long and expensive list of repairs to the landfill, fixes that are now mandated by a consent decree signed with the state. Mayor Neil Osborne says it's a tough decision, but the city is millions short on paying for the fixes and needs that money.
We have a fiduciary responsibility as a city to operate the city in a way that allows us to move forward. And one of our ways to do that is local funding sources.
Still, the city is pursuing external funding. Osborne says the city is pushing for $12 million in the state's budget and over $50 million from the federal government.
I've been working to get letters of support from outside organizations to, make the case for us to the federal government. It's very important that we find ways to fund these projects in a way that will minimize the impact.
But after 2 years of suffering under the smell, plus the potential extra cost, Knupp says he might be ready to leave.
As each year goes by here lately, I would love to sell out. I'm over Bristol, Virginia, and their mistakes that they've made. Everything's costing us more.
Meanwhile, work started this afternoon to install 35 large-diameter gas wells that will extract gas from deep inside the landfill. Once completed, the wells will connect to the sidewall odor mitigation system.
We've seen, greatly increased amounts, of those gases being pumped out. And I would have to imagine that we'll see an even bigger number once the large diameter wells are done.
The city warned odors could be elevated as they drill through the trash.
They have been doing some good on it, but it's still a very big concern.
Crews will be capping unfinished gas wells overnight to prevent as much gas from escaping as possible. Live in Bristol, Virginia, John Jenko, News Channel 11.